dream for Africa 2063 is obviously your dream as the youth of this continent. We want to see potent inter-Africa trade, a bustle of commerce and industry by 2063. And we want a bustle of commerce and industry by 2063. And we want integrated high-speed train network. We want establishment of a single air transport market. We want an establishment of an annual African Economic Forum.
I would like to see Africa as a continent that has eradicated poverty. I want to see a transformed continent where we can actually move from one country to the other. We have one language, we have a borderless environment, and a continent that offers us a secure and safe, with fewer cases of diseases, a continent that you'll enjoy living in, a continent that excites you. That's my dream, to see Africa that is fully transformed into a much better place than we have today.
In 2063, I just hope the respect that they accord to scientists, they'll also accord to African creatives, that they will look at these two people and think they're both intelligent. And that if I do my film here, it can open up in Ouagadougou, it can open up in Johannesburg, it can open up in another country in Africa.
My dream for Africa by the year 2063 is to see this continent being food secured. A continent that will have food systems that are sustainable, food systems that are guaranteeing food security for each and every citizen of the continent. Food security is key, and food security is something else I believe that must be on the top of agenda for our discussion, for our deliberation, but also for even policy implementation on the continent. That is my vision.
By 2063, Africa will have the largest and the youngest population after China and India. My dream is that by that time, we will have turned the youth bulge into a blessing. We will be industrialized. We will have the largest human resource capital and the youngest of that. That way, we'll be able to claim the 21st century, and hopefully, we will also have created the United States of Africa, the dream of our fathers.
My dream for Africa in 2063 is for it to radically stand in the beauty, the novelty, and the ingenuity of itself and its people, and to remind the world with grace and strength of its glorious heritage. What I want to say about Pan-Africanism, that is our truest nature. We have always been like that. We were like that. And my dream for Africa is for us to get there, where there are no borders between us. There are no visas to travel to other African countries. And xenophobia, what is that? What does that even mean? Why should I see you? You have the same skin as I have, and I term you as my enemy. So my dream for Africa is to abolish that self-hatred that we have, especially for our own selves, how we see ourselves, our hairs, our skin, our brothers and sisters, and embrace Pan-Africanism, because again, it is the truest form of ourselves. It is our nature to hold each other, to have Ubuntu, to have the brotherhood.
Gentlemen, for that round of applause. It is now the time for me to call upon another Botswana unique. This is an instrument that is found only in this country, but we do have ways of getting around because some of the equipment that is used for this instrument seems to be a little bit difficult to get, but fortunately, Your Excellencies, we do have neighbors such as Zimbabwe, who are able to provide some of the equipment that's needed for this instrument that shall be played here. This is Seraba or Serankure. It is performed by Mokgweetsi Kabomo, and he will be accompanied by Madikhomo Babini and Mary Babuti. They will also usher in the keynote address by His Excellency the President, Dr. Mokgweetsi Eric Kiabetswe Masisi, as soon as they are done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome by this group on the stage. Thank you so much.
Baile batho bale banturetse mama ya mongwe re mo shalela koranti maloba le korasita ga diponyana bangawe amaruri emashira le barnawe bana ba le chekwani tsabu hello bana